Hi, hello, welcome. I'm sitting behind a curtain because I thought it would be a good idea to have a blank background, and my curtain works just fine. Unfortunately, it's already dark outside, so this lighting is probably not the best. Okay, let's move this away. Much better. Let's try to improvise with this lamp. Oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to get some good lighting over here. Is that better? Oh no, it's not. Is it too bright? It is good enough. Well, I have come to the conclusion that my videos have to be more interesting. I don't think I'm a boring person. I mean, look, would a boring person bleach just this part of their hair and not this one? I didn't think so. So here we go. First of all, I'm a little blind right now because this eye is being directly shone from my lamp. That's okay, anything for a video, right? Now, to get on with the actual topic. What is wrong with my hair? I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. The makeup brand Uoga Uoga, which means berry in Lithuanian. Their name comes from their idea to use natural berries as their ingredients because they thought that would be very good. I've actually already filmed a review on this when I bought them and used them for like 2 days. However, I don't really think that's not an accurate review because you really have to be using a product for some time to be able to tell if it's really good or not. So it has been about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know. I've lost track of time because we're in quarantine and I do not keep track of time anymore and what date it is. So this is the box that the products came in. I already opened it because I was really impatient. And basically I ordered it on the 16th of April and then it dispatched 4 days later on the 20th. Because of the corona situation, the arrival was quite delayed, so I received about 25 days after I placed my order, although it did say it should have been here earlier. That's okay. So they placed me this little postcard and I think it's so lovely. It says, "Thank you for choosing natural beauty with love, Uoga Uoga team." And I also got a free gift from them, so this is already open, but this is how it looks like. And I got a little lip balm. I also bought a natural concealer that looks like this. And a mascara called Nets of the Night. And I also ordered some samples. I actually ordered 5 samples because that's the maximum that they said you could order on the website. For some reason, I only received 2 of them, so I already used this one up, and I'll tell you how it was in a minute. But they're also both the same, so I'm gonna have to message them and see why they didn't give me the other samples that I ordered. The shipping was free for me because I ordered over €30. It was usually €50 on their website, but I suppose because people have been doing more online shopping recently since quarantine and isolation and all of that stuff with Corona, they lowered it down. They also have an Instagram page, which I'll link down below, but their customer service there is really nice and helpful. So they told me that they shipped everything in cardboard and paper, and their products are either in plastic or glass, and they said that the plastic ones are for recycling. However, they have an option to refill or bring them back to the store, but of course it's only if you live there in Lithuania, because I don't think they have an option for you to post them back and for them to refill it for you. That'd probably be too expensive anyway. And now I'll show you how I feel about each of the products that I got. So first of all, this is the sample that I got from them. This one is unopened, and I have another one that I've used. So this is called Splash, and it's a natural moisturizing face gel for a combination on oily skin with hyaluronic acid and quince extract. I hope I read that correctly. So when I opened it, the first thing I noticed was the smell. It smells so good. One of the ingredients is sweet orange, so I'm supposing that's what giving them the really nice smell. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I just love smelling it. So basically it's face gel. I would say a little goes a long way. Like when I put it on my face, it was quite slippery, and if you just take a little bit, you just put it on your face, it really kind of slides in your skin and gives that very smooth, silky feeling. It feels a bit like aloe vera when it dries. It kind of tightens your face a little bit and gives it a nice shine as well. The next up, the lip balm, and this is called Pirate's Secret Recipe. Here it is when it's open. So it's pale yellow and it smells also nice. However, I think the cream definitely smells nicer. This smells very natural, and you can really smell the beeswax in here. And when you apply it to your lips, it's smooth and silky. Now I'll try it on my lips. So it definitely feels very smooth and silky, and it just feels natural, basically. I don't have many comments about this, and it also has all the ingredients here in the back. Okay, so the concealer. It has a very simplistic design. It just has their logo on here, and it doesn't really have anything else written on the tube. However, there is all the information that you need on the packaging. So this is a paper packaging, and they have their before date, their ingredients. So it has about 15 to 20 ingredients, and they all look very familiar, and especially because they have names that I'm familiar with. So I would say this is a very natural makeup product. It says 100% natural origin off total. So when you open it up, I like to smell everything. You can definitely smell the beeswax in here. I think that's kind of the only smell that's distinct in here. So the brush is soft-ish, and when you put it on your hand, it's nice and smooth like that. So I got the shade 004. This is the medium shade, I believe. I will also put a link down below for this, of course. And so yeah, this is how it looks like, and it matches my face really well because my face, especially my under eyes, my forehead, is much lighter than the skin on my arm. First, I applied this cream, and you know how I said it has that kind of tight feeling to it? Well, after about 10 minutes, or maybe even like 5 minutes, I tried the concealer, and when I was like smudging it into my face, I noticed these little like it was kind of peeling off a little bit. Like if you do that, you can peel off like these little stringy things, and I thought at first that it was the concealer, but then I thought, okay, wait, maybe it's actually the cream. So I tried it on another part of my face and it did the same thing. Then I did it on my hand, and it didn't have that the stringy peel off effect. So I think if you're applying this cream, the splash cream, you should definitely not apply makeup straight away, or maybe just wait a little bit until it's kind of settled. So I compared this one with the one that I usually use, which is Catrice Cosmetics, and I've been using this camouflage one for I know, like 2 years maybe even. The Catrice definitely feels a bit smoother on the skin. I feel like it glides more easily than the Uoga Uoga one. And now for the mascara. It comes in these two packages. Both are paper. It probably doesn't look that different on camera, but in real life, I felt like it was so long, like this thing. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but our mascara is smaller. And again, I don't need that much coverage anyway. I just have a few like little pin cover. So that was that. And now for the mascara. It comes in this How do I zoom this in? No! I was able to apply the mascara quite easily. It didn't stick all my lashes together, which I really like. So all in all, I really want to thank Uoga Uoga for being a conscious, sustainable brand and for really trying their best to use natural and organically sourced ingredients and products in their makeup, because it just makes life so much easier that you don't have to worry about as much what you're putting on your face and if it's harmful to you or if it's gonna actually have any benefit. And also their customer service is really good, so I would recommend them for that reason. I would love to see more shades of lipstick. Actually, they're currently working on more shades. I saw some stories on their Instagram, so I'm looking forward to that because currently they have only reds and pink. That's not really the type of lipstick I would go for. I like more nude and burnt orange kind of tones. Okay, I have this little notebook that I have everything written on, and now I'm trying to find, oh, there we go. So by now you have probably seen my initial thoughts and my review. However, I want to just say a little bit more because I've been using these products now for a while, like I said. So we have the concealer, the mascara, and their lip balm. I already talked about the face gel, right? However, I did notice a few more things afterwards. To add on the things that I already said, I tried it again because I had 2 sachets. Had quite a firming feeling on my face, like the aloe vera gel, but it did feel quite nice, and I slept with it the whole night, and when I woke up, I noticed that my face was still kind of shiny in some places, like in patches, but then I could clearly see like the bits where it came off. So anyway, then I went to wash my face with water like I do every morning, and what I noticed was that there was kind of like a jelly feeling, like it was coming off when I touched it. It was still there, it just kind of reactivated. Was that the right word? It kind of like gained its original consistency. So I don't really know what I truly think about this gel. I mean, it was nice and it did feel nice on my face, but I think you really do need to use it for a bit longer to really be able to tell how it is. Next up, the concealer. Initially, I was very excited about all of these products because they are natural and organic. So I was like, okay, I can't wait to try this. And that in the beginning, like I said, the brush is kind of weird, and then you get just a little bit of product at a time on your face. What I noticed after a while is that this concealer is quite oily. I don't know if concealers are meant to be oily, or when I apply it, I can really feel the kind of oily feeling underneath my fingertips and also on my face. And then when I touch my face accidentally, it does come off quite easily. So I don't really know how much I would recommend this. The main reason is because the coverage is not the best. It's okay, but it's not as best as the concealer that I usually use from Catrice Cosmetics. But of course, I will use this up till the end because I don't want to be wasting products and throwing stuff away. Next up, we have the mascara, and the brush is a bit bigger than I would prefer. And then when you're taking the brush out, it does get a lot of product is left on it, so I feel like you have to be careful when applying. The biggest issue with this mascara is that it smears off your face so easily. It does have a nice silky feeling kind of when you're applying it. Like if I would do this to my eye, just would come off, and then when I'm applying on my lower eyelashes, if I just touch something, if I move my fingers in the wrong way, it would go all over this lower eyelid. I think I'm gonna keep looking for my perfect natural mascara. But it does make my eyelashes longer and it does look nice on my eyes. So I don't know, I give it maybe like a 6, 7 out of 10, something like that. For the concealer, I would say a 4 or 5 out of 10 because I really don't like the oily feeling, and like if I'm trying to cover up some spots, the coverage wouldn't be too great. But well done to you, Uoga Uoga, for making this plastic free. I mean, no microplastics in, and a natural, using natural ingredients, but maybe just trying to improve on your ingredients and how much oil you put. Just a suggestion. And then last, this lip balm. It has such a nice, smooth, also like a natural smell to it, and I really, really like this one. So in conclusion, the only product out of the 4 that I would repurchase is probably the lip balm. The mascara I think is okay, but I would keep looking for maybe a better one. The concealer I didn't really like that much, and then the face gel I can't really tell, but like I said, I don't really use face gels. And now another thing that I want to talk about is microplastics and microbeads. The reason that I found this brand is because I was searching for microbeads and what they meant. So I ended up finding this website, which is called beatthemicrobead.org, and they post all about how microplastics are impacting our environment, our makeup, our skin, and our own bodies. And if you didn't know, microplastics are these tiny, tiny plastic particles smaller than 5 millimeters, which are polluting the ocean and our environment. And then microbeads are the same things, but they are the term used for microplastics in cosmetic products. So I have a blog post all about this, and you can read it. I will link it in the description below. Feel free to comment and tell me what you think about it, and if you knew something already about this topic. As I was searching through brands, and especially searching through brands that I could order without paying expensive shipping costs, and somewhere in Europe perhaps, because it's always better to order somewhere closer to you to reduce your carbon footprint, I found on their list the brand Uoga Uoga, and I went on their website and I thought, why not give this a try as my first ever microplastic free makeup brand. But one thing that I would suggest to Uoga Uoga is that they should post pictures of customers who tried their product, or maybe just their own models that tried out the products, such as eyeliners, mascaras, lipsticks, because if I'm purchasing something, I would really like to see how it looks like on the skin rather than just in the bottle, because sometimes it does end up looking a bit different, especially color-wise. So this is a Lithuanian brand, and they have 2 websites. One is in Lithuanian, one is in English, and I ordered through the one in English, but then later I went onto the Lithuanian one. I was just curious to see was there any difference, and oh yes, it was. I noticed that the prices were actually about €3 lower for each product on the Lithuanian website. And when I went on checkout, I noticed that you can actually select your country, but I didn't check out fully because I didn't want to buy anything else. So I'm not sure if you can actually buy through the Lithuanian website and get it shipped to your country. But if you can, then why did they make the other one more expensive and this one cheaper? So that was it. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I have loads more ideas coming up and loads more product reviews. So stay tuned and I will see you again very soon. Bye!